It's great to connect with you again, my friend.
Hey,
Really
how are you?
appreciate you. Oh, dude, things are going great, man. How's all about you?
Everything's going pretty good, just excited to get started.
And I wanted to say again, I appreciate you sharing your experience here. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and yeah, just let everybody know. I guess first and foremost, what is your name, and what do you do?
Yeah, so my name is Om. I'm currently a freshman at Rutgers University. I'm studying finance and mathematics here. I met Adam my senior year, the middle of my senior year, I actually met him for an internship with Act First. And then I actually got the chance to work with him again in my summer senior year, so it was really exciting. He kind of exposed me to sales and everything. And yeah, I think it was honestly, I think I see him as more of a mentor now than anything. I didn't see him as like a boss. It's been a mentor from the start. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it started.
Awesome, awesome. And I guess when we met, like you said, you were still in high school. I think part of what you intrinsically had that was super impressive was just your research, your drive. Like I think, I just saw a calendar invite on my calendar from you. And I was like, how the heck did he even get this on there? But I ended up calling you when I was like driving somewhere. And that's kind of how we met, right? And I
Yeah.
guess when we met, like, what was your professional experience like before we started working together and you were getting involved with Act First and the firm over here?
So before I met you, I really didn't have any professional experience. I was only in high school, so I was just trying to get that internship under my belt and kind of, start looking for some experience. And I stumbled upon Act First on, I believe it was on Angel's List, and I had a recruiter as something happened. There was some complication with that recruiter, so I was like, you know what? I want to work with this company. Let me hit up Adam. He seemed like a solid guy. I could give him a conversation, see what's going on, and yeah, that's kind of what happened. But before working with you guys, I really had nothing under my belt. I was honestly just going on sheer drive. I wanted to learn something and I saw an opportunity, so I kind of hopped on it, and luckily it worked out for the better. I think I got a really good amount of learning out of it. I got to learn a lot of soft skills and those hard skills as well. But for me, honestly, I think the soft skills carried a lot more. And yeah, I mean, it honestly just changed the way I can so what I'm looking for. The way I conveyed myself, the way I kind of presented myself to people. And yeah, I kind of owe that to Act First, I guess.
That's awesome, man. And yeah, again, you had zero experience. We trained you up from nothingness. And I
Mhm.
mean, at your best week, you were booking like 10 appointments in a week, which was pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, it was
Um,
it was something.
yeah, man. Amazing considering you were still in high school, you were still studying, you were applying to college, very impressive. And I guess when you were working with us, was there anything at all that kind of, I don't know, exceeded your expectations or that still resonates with you today?
Yeah, so for me, when I got into it, I wasn't really thinking about going into a sales role. I kind of thought that I'd be going into more of a technical role. That's kind of what I've been wanting to do. But when I got that exposure to sales, I guess the nature of sales is more like it's very open and it's kind of what you make of it. And it's not these other fields where you have to follow a very strict guideline. Sales is what you make of it. And I wasn't really expecting that. I wasn't expecting myself to kind of like sales, but I guess under Actors, under like you guys and all the training that I went through and all the calls I had to book, I learned a lot and I got to make more connections than anything. And I think that with sales, it's more of like a personal growth factor than anything else. You see a lot of that in sales and other jobs. Yeah, you obviously have that personal growth, sure, but there's a personalization to sales that I feel like I wasn't really ready for. And I'm kind of glad I found it because it helped me develop myself better as a person and kind of just it opened a lot of doors for me too, even in college. It helped me network better, helped me communicate better with people. And that wouldn't have happened if I didn't go through that and I kind of took a leap. Wasn't sure what was gonna go on. I like to say it went pretty well.
I would have to agree with you. I think you did a fantastic job, and I'm so stoked with everything that you have going on and what you're doing nowadays. It's really just a homage to who you are as a person.
Yeah.
But I think it also speaks to like the training and development that we do over here. And I guess, just tangential to that, if there was, another sales rep or another company, somebody that was, evaluating potentially working with that first, what would you say to them to help make that decision one way or another for them?
Well, I'd have to say for Act First, the difference is we kind of innovate change. We wanna keep pushing to see that different kind of level of change. It's not like these other companies where they're like, hey, we're gonna follow this procedure and make you better. Act First really gets into it. We get into what a company does, how they work. And that's part of what I was doing too. I got to learn a lot about how these companies work on the inside, and we have a wide arsenal of products that we can help with because again, sales is such a huge field where you can network, right? Like it's a huge field where you get to meet so many new people that can help other people and sales is where you bring that together and you help them out. So I'd say for people wanting to work with Act First, like get ready to see that change because if you want to work with them, you're not going to see like you're not going to be the same company when you come out of it. There's going to be a lot more that can come out of it. And with the people, like with the products that we have, I mean, your business can skyrocket. Like there's really no limit on what you can do. And I feel like I got to see that a lot with companies I worked with. I only work with a couple products, but even with those few select products, I saw a lot of change with the people like it was implemented with. So definitely get ready for change. There's no point in settling when you're with that first.
Amazing. I guess, that's all I really wanted to have a call with you about. And I appreciate you sharing your perspective and being open with everybody about your experience. And keep doing what you're doing, buddy. I'm super proud of you. Hopefully that, the migration to a new school takes place. I'm sending
Yeah.
good in your direction. And again, it sounds like now under your new kind of technical approach and software development desire, it looks like we're going to be working together on one of our products again, huh?
Yeah, I'm super excited. And honestly, thank you for having me here. I've been meaning to kind of just get this out too. I've been thinking about it, but didn't know how to word it. And then you gave me a call. So it was a perfect opportunity. So I really do appreciate that.
I appreciate you, my friend. Love working with you. You're a great guy, and let's keep on doing great things together. But thanks again, buddy. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
of
Have a great day.
course. You too.